Spies are a most important element in water because on them depends an army's ability to move. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. Now I know what success is, living your truth, sharing it. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. Silence and non-action are the root of all things. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. Verily, God does not reward man for what he does, but for what he is. Desire is half of life. Indifference is half of death. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. Everything is hard before it is easy. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. Don't chase. Elevate your game and be someone worth chasing after. I always felt like you had to be important to have enemies. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Sing your life. Any fool can think of words that rhyme. Falling down is an accident. Staying down is a choice. Life provides chances to open your heart all the time. Remember to be kind with your words, especially to yourself. Luck implies an absolute absence of any principle. There's no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. Make your lives a masterpiece. You only get one canvas. Anyone who does anything creative is always going to want to change. The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise. When something can be read without effort, great effort has gone into its writing. Face reality as it is, not as it was, or as you wish it to be. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. You never know who you're inspiring or uninspiring. People notice more than you think. The whole house seemed to exhale a melancholy breath of emptiness. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Sometimes it takes a good fall to really know where you stand. Stop doing what is easy or popular. Start doing what is right. You will find the key to success under the alarm clock. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. I'm always doing that which I cannot do in order that I may learn how to do it. A paranoid is someone who knows a little of what's going on. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. And if my heart be scarred and burned, the safer I for all I learned. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. The smallest light has greater power than the largest darkness. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Life is an essay you yourself have to write, start to finish. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. What is to be, will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Irrational expectations are at the root of most human suffering. Genius is measured not by static volume, but by kinetic vision. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Your highest thoughts sometimes arise in your lowest moments. Imagining something is better than remembering something. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Our moral economy went bankrupt long before our financial one. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. In war, practice dissimulation, and you will succeed. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. We're going to aspire to break through and create our own reality. I finally figured out the only reason to be alive is to enjoy it. There's nothing you can't do if you want it bad enough. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. The greatest step towards a life of simplicity is to learn to let go. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. What keeps life fascinating is the constant creativity of the soul. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. The truth is, the kindest thing we can give folks in the end. The fear of appearances is the first symptom of impotence. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you will ever have. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. Accepting oneself does not preclude an attempt to become better. Being unconquerable lies with yourself. Being conquerable lies with your enemy. Become braver, stronger, wiser, kinder, and you will become better. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. But the only way never to do the wrong thing is never to do anything. Where attention goes, energy flows. Where intention goes, energy flows. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. Like the sun and moon, they end but to begin anew. Like the four seasons, they pass away to return once more. History, Stephen said, is a nightmare from which I am trying to awake. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities.